Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Bianca-XQCTDTXM and today we're going to be doing a first impressions of the KVD Beauty. This is their Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm, you guys. This foundation retails for $38, okay? So a little bit about my skin. I do have combination or oily skin. Sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's not. Most of the time it's combination. But this particular foundation is supposed to be a matte foundation. You guys, it is supposed to be buildable, full coverage. It is also supposed to be lightweight. It's supposed to give your skin a fresh matte finish. So if that interests you, just stay tuned. We're gonna see if this baby works. A couple more details about this formula. It's supposed to be it's supposed to minimize the appearance of pores, give the skin a smooth, healthy look. It's supposed to be non-cakey, no flashback, and it's also supposed to cover up blemishes and discoloration and give you a boost of confidence. I'm reading this from the website, of course. But this packaging is also supposed to be recyclable. So this is what it looks like in the actual cardboard packaging. And outside of that, this is what the component actually looks like. It is plastic for that recyclable reason. It doesn't have any metal or any magnets to make it more accessible to be recycled. So this is what it kind of looks like. I've done a swatch in this because I did buy this from the Sephora foundation sale they had. I think it was October. So I bought these two. Don't know if these are the best shade matches for me. I will say the shades do kind of like jump around in the tan section. Not sure if I'm going to be able to blend these two foundations together to get my perfect match, but we'll try some things out and see what happens. So guys, if you're interested in seeing how this foundation does on my acne prone, blemished face, I have large pores, I have some deep set wrinkles right here in my smile lines right here, but hey, it's whatever. So I'm going to pop my eyeballs and pull my hair back, and we're going to dive right into this. First things first, you guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure your notification bell is on, and take a moment to follow me on Instagram at b.estelle_216. So guys, to start this out, we are going to go in with my Tatcha water cream as a moisturizer on my face. And then I will use a primer, and then I'm going to put a little something on my lips. So we're going to get all this in. I feel like the Tatcha water cream is like the best thing to use for oily skin people. It is recommended for oily skin, and I feel like it's a godsend. I think it really helps keep my foundation from separating, especially around my mouth. That tends to be the area that I have the most complications with, is around my mouth and around my frown lines, excuse me, because I can't pronounce anything today. So I like to go in and just make sure my skin is very moisturized. And if you tried the Tatcha water cream, you know what I'm talking about. Like, this is a godsend. Like, when I discovered this, I just really don't even want to try anything else. I just, you know, when I find good things for my skin, I stick with it. So after that, we're gonna go in with my Tatcha. This is the Kissy You lip mask. This is the new one, and Red Camellia. So I just got this during the Sephora sale. Now my hands are all greasy. I can barely get it open. But I have not even used it yet, you see. So, and it did come with like this little spatula, so I'm gonna dip a little bit of that and put that on my lips. Hopefully it's not too, ooh, it is pretty red, but that's okay. Just to keep my lips from looking kind of crazy while we're doing this and not so chapped. Because if you follow my channel, you know my lips get pretty chapped easily. Next, I'm gonna go in with my, this is the, from Benefit Cosmetic, the Professional Primer, because I do have deep setting pores around my cheek area. So I'm just gonna wipe my hands off with the makeup wipe, and then we're gonna get into that. I think what I'm going to do is use a brush for this foundation, and then if I need to, I'll go in with a makeup sponge, because I don't know how it's going to act. And I'm thinking it kind of has that same formula as like the Huda Beauty stick foundation. So if it's like that thick creamy substance, then I think that will probably be best. So here we go. And with the primer, I'm just going to take a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of pat that in. I'm not going to like really rub it. I'm just going to pat that in. And if you can already see, it definitely is going into those pores on my cheek, and it's giving it more of a smooth surface. And then I will finish up the rest of my face, and we will start with the foundation. So I'm gonna start with the shade 66. I'm just gonna go in with a very densely packed brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. This is their #3 brush from their marble set. It's a very popular set. So we're gonna see how this goes. Praying for the best, you guys. Kind of see how that is. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Maybe this is my color. So I'm just gonna start in this cheek area. It is definitely full coverage. You see those blemishes I had like all right here? They gone. They gone, sis. Like, just keep an eye, especially this area underneath my neck is really bad. Keep an eye on it. Oh yeah, this is, oh wow, I haven't even gone back into pan yet. Look at that. I guess I lied to myself. This is a pretty good match for my skin. Like, look at that. That's not bad, you guys. I'm just gonna see if I can use the rest on my forehead. Do I need to go back in? I don't think so. Maybe one time. I'm just like, it's not a bad color match. It looks a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I'm gonna blend this out just a little bit more. Okay, so it is pretty full coverage, but you can still see a little bit of my like blemishes. I don't want it to get cakey, because even though it says it's not gonna get cakey, it probably will get a little cakey. So I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I mean, it doesn't feel like anything. It does feel very hydrating. So I don't know how that's gonna play out with my oily skin. So I'm gonna just do my whole face, because as you can see, this is what it looks like with one layer on, no layer on. If I need to go in for a second layer, we'll go in for a second layer, but let's do the whole face and then we'll come back. So guys, how are we feeling about the foundation? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sold on it yet. Only because I feel like, you know, they said that this foundation is what saved KVD beauty or vegan beauty or whoever you want to call them now. But for my acne prone, deep pores on my face, like on camera, I'm sure it probably looks really good. But in person, it looks kind of, it's not, I don't know if this is going to be a favorite foundation for me. I'm going to just add a little coverage. I just want to kind of stipple this around my mouth a little bit and see if it helps it a little bit, because I feel like I have so much hyperpigmentation like right here around my mouth and stuff, and it's almost looking a little gray, which you guys know kind of happens with my face, but I kind of like, one of my first impressions, I really want to see how it's gonna work. I want to see if it's gonna keep that gray away or is it gonna let it peek through, because that'll let me know if you're full coverage or not. And baby, do I have things I need to cover. So I don't know, guys. We're gonna do some concealer and do some little bit of bronzing, and we'll come back. Let's do this. Before we get into concealer and bronzing and all that jazz, I am gonna take a sponge. This is a e.l.f. sponge. I love this sponge. This is a new one that I bought because my other one's getting a little dirty. But I'm gonna take this all across my face and see if it helps a little bit. We'll pray for the best. So I'm just kind of like looking in my mirror over here, and I don't know if it's making that much of a difference. I feel like it might be a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Maybe a little bit, you guys. Maybe I should have done this with a sponge, like my mind first freaking told me, but I was like, no, try with a brush first and see what happens. So I do have one concealer. This is the Tarte Hydro Concealer, because your girl's under eyes are really dry. So I'm gonna try this one and see what happens. We're gonna do this really fast. Taking that clean side of my beauty blender, we're gonna get all this squared away. So this is my first time using this Tarte concealer. Not sure how I feel about it yet, so we'll see. But I am gonna go underneath my eyes and just set it with my new Patrick Star One Size. It's his new setting powder. I will say it does blend in pretty good. It's probably like my exact same color. It's not very brightening. At least the color I have is not very brightening. Because I believe I got that from, it was either Ipsy or Boxy Charm I got that from, so. All right, so while we're waiting on that, where's my powder? So this is the translucent powder. We're gonna go in with this baby and see what she does. Hopefully she gives us perfection. But how do you guys feel about the foundation so far? I mean, does my skin look healthy? I think it looks healthy. I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, I don't know. I guess I have my own version of what I want my freaking foundation to look like, you know? I don't know. So I just put some in there, and we're gonna play around and see what happens. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, but I have a lot of texture under my eyes as well, so I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like my e.l.f. setting powder is a little better than this. Maybe not so much. I think I might have taken a little bit too much on this side, because this side actually looks a lot better. Yeah, I think I just took a little bit too much on this side. So let's see. It's not bad looking. It's just, she's different. She's different. I don't think it's bad. It's just different. You just, like I said, you just gotta learn to adapt. How do you guys do makeup and not getting everything on, like on your shirt? I'm still not a pro at that. I feel like I'm just messy with anything when it comes to makeup. Okay, guys. I don't think it looks horrible. I don't think it looks the best either, but we're gonna move on. Did I grab of anything to bronze with? I'm gonna grab something and we'll be right back. Going in with my cream bronzer from Fenty Beauty. This is in the color number 4, Honey Glaze. So she's kind of warm, and we'll see how she does. She typically is one of those bronzers that like you can't mess up, which I kind of like. It's just giving you that color you really need. So as you see, it's just keep building it and she will come through. And she's not lifting up. She's actually looking pretty darn good, which I'm shocked. I'm very shocked. She's looking really good. She's looking really good. She's looking hella good. I'm not even gonna hold her back. She's looking hella good. I'm actually liking that for this color. It's not bad. Just gonna go underneath here a little bit. I kind of like to go like natural, you guys. I kind of don't like to do a whole bunch of stuff. I like my makeup to be easy, like, you know, out the door. So I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm just going to do the bare minimum. I'm not even sure if I want to go over this with a powder. I think I just want to leave it the way it is and kind of set everything. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go in with a cream, blush. But you know what? Do I want to carve out my cheeks? I said I was going to keep this natural. Let's just do it. Just do it for the video. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Just do it, Bianca. Just do it. Okay. Gonna carve out that cheek on this side. I'm gonna go up a little higher. Not really liking it. It's kind of getting a little cakey. Yeah, I'm not liking how it just doesn't glide across the face like Laura Mercier or my e.l.f. powder. It's not gliding like how I want it to. And how it could be just me because I'm not a professional either, but I just don't like how it's looking. Is it me? I don't know. I don't think it's me. I really don't. I just feel like it's just getting messy, like it's caking. Like it just looks like it's caking. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm almost tempted to just go ahead and wipe it off already because I don't like how it looks. Just being real. Before I do that, actually, I'm doing it now. I'm taking a powder brush and dusting it off. See, look at that. It's not blending in like how I would want it to with this Balm foundation. Yeah, I don't like that at all. It just looks like it's just sitting there. Something told me go with my first mind, but no. No, see how it's just sitting there? It's not even like blending out. See how harsh that line is? Doesn't play well with all powders. That's kind of sad. I'm just gonna take that foundation and just put it back, and hopefully, yeah, it settled it down a little bit. Yeah, it did. Just putting some more foundation on that because it just looks horrible. Well, at least it covered it back up somewhat. All right, going back in with that cream bronzer a little bit, and I just should have left it alone. I just should have left it alone, ladies and gentlemen. Should have just left it alone, like I said. So just reapplying what I already had. And then I'm gonna go in with my cream blush, like I said. And I think that's how I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna put on some setting spray and that's really it. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face and we'll come back with some final thoughts. So guys, how are we feeling about this KVD foundation? I'm gonna be real with you. It's probably not gonna be a favorite as of yet. I need to play with it a little more. Is it beginner friendly? I'm not gonna say it's beginner friendly. I'm not a beginner, but I'm also not a beauty or like makeup artist or anything like that. I mean, you can probably tell that, but I kind of had some difficulties with it that I wasn't expecting. As far as like the shade was a good match. I was actually surprised with that because I thought I was gonna be like 63, but actually the more that it settled down into my skin, it actually looked a lot better. I would say that it does work pretty well with cream products. The powder ones, beware. You see how I tried to like sculpt my cheekbones out and it just like clumped up. Like it looked like, I don't even know, like cottage cheese on my side of my face. I don't know what to call it. That kind of freaked me out. I was like, whoa, you know, but I mean, it's real. It's what I experienced with this foundation and you saw it. So you be the judge. Could have just been the product I use. I've never used this setting powder before. I just got this and the VIP sale that just happened. So, you know, trying new things with new things, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. As far as the foundation being matte, it is matte. Is it lightweight? Kind of, sort of. I can feel it a little bit on my skin, not like it's irritating or anything like that. It's very minimal, you guys. Full coverage, not so much for me. Maybe someone who has less blemishes, but for my blemished skin, I can still see some of those imperfections down underneath my chin, and not even just on my chin, but just like certain areas on my face. I can still see it, especially in my chin area. I'm not gonna say it's like totally gray, but I can definitely see some blemishes, which I mean, that's healthy. It's natural. Do I feel like it's giving me like a natural glow? Yes. I feel hydrated. I don't feel cakey. I don't feel dry. You know how you feel like sometimes it's just like really dry? No, I feel pretty good for someone who's oily. It doesn't feel bad. And like I said, I did set the rest of my face with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the mini size of the airbrush flawless setting powder, something like that. It'll all be down at the bottom, but this is a mini and this is a number 3 tan. And I set my whole face with it and it did pretty good with that. But like I said, sculpting out my cheeks, it was kind of like a disaster. You saw it. We're not gonna do a replay of that. But you guys, let me know how you feel. I think one of the things that I did not like is I don't like how it clings onto my texture, especially like around my chin area. Like you can definitely see my blemish pimple coming out. It's pretty noticeable. Not too much you can do with that, but I mean, I feel like it's what's the word I want to say? It's making it more prominent instead of minimizing it. As far as the pores, I feel like if I did not have a pore filling primer, you would be seeing a lot more of my pores. So the pore part might be a little more iffy for me. I don't think it does good with you, especially if you have large pores. I consider myself to have kind of like large pores, so you be the judge. You be the judge, guys. Like I said, I'll list all the products that I use to finish my face at the end, in the comment section at the bottom. So give me your thoughts. Like I said, not a bad foundation, not the best foundation. Don't know if it's gonna be a favorite. I do have to play with this a little more. If you're new to beauty, you may have to take some time to play with this as well. But overall, if I had to give it, if we were talking about 5 stars here, I'd probably give it 3.5 or a 4. Just because of the texture pore type of thing. You be the judge. Like I said, you guys, let me know in the comments how you feel. If you like the video, make sure to like the video, leave a comment. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Maybe we'll play with this again. If you'd like for me to play with this again, let me know. I'll change up some things, probably just use some products that I'm used to using and see how that works out a little bit more. You let me know what you want me to do. Like I said, this is a back and forth type of thing with me. I talk to you, you talk to me, you let me know how you feel, and I will try and accommodate you guys. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a wear test. If I do, you'll see it at the end of this video. If I do, it'll probably be a 4-hour. So what time is it right now? It's 4:32. So I'll do that. But if I don't come for me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.